Oh, here's a king crown. That's a big one. I'll put him outside of my net that I carry with me now for all the big king crowns. Is this a Wento trap? A piece of a Wento trap. I'll take it though. Get my tube out. A lot of splashing in the water. Ducks are around, so that's good. Marginella. Let's see what else is here. NASA. There's a NASA, two NASAs. The Marginella right here. King crown. Keep raking. Well, the upper rock line has a lot of shells here. It's just a matter of raking and looking through everything. Let me keep raking, see if anything pops up. Oh, that's a broken thick lip drill. I'll take it anyway. Ah, here's a carcass. Look at that. Empty. I'll go ahead and get my cup out. Container. That way we can save these for a future project. Alright. Put that in. You know what? I'm going to put this in the net even though I don't think it's going to make it. And hopefully he won't get crushed and broken. Alright, let's continue on. Here's a thick lip drill. Missing its top, but I'll take them. NASA. Anything up here? No. No. Anything back there? No, I don't see anything back there. Got the upper rack line here. Let's see if the upper rack line has any good shells here. Got king crown, a NASA. Got a king crown and a pointed Venus. Got a NASA. I got a sharp NASA here. King crown. Here's a broken Wento trap, just a piece of it, 1/10 of it, but I'll take it anyway. Here's NASA. Oh, here's a dark chocolate king crown. Look at that. One line, everything else is super dark. Look at that. Another NASA. See the comparison between a dark chocolate and a non-dark chocolate one? That's the name we give it. It's not the official name. People on the internet have found them on the west coast, Fort DeSoto Park, and so yeah, it's a catchy name. Here's a button shell, a NASA. There's another NASA, yellow NASA, beautiful color. Here's another NASA. Marginella, and a NASA. See if anything's hidden here. I don't normally rake up here, but since there's not much of a low rack line, we're chilling on the, oh, look at this thick lip drill. Dirty, it can be cleaned out, but look how it's shaped perfectly. No dents, nothing broken, just stuff in the middle I can pick out with the dental pick. Here's a king crown, Marginella. Is that a Guento trap? Yes, it is. I got a Guento trap. Pretty faded, but you could tell by the ridges still. Guento trap. Let me keep raking up here. Get all the stuff out of the way. Look at that. Is that what I think it is? Yes, it is. This is a periwinkle. Wow. Look how big and thick he is. Nice. Lost its color. I think when it's adolescent, it's colorful. When it gets bigger, it loses its color. Very nice. Here's a whelk. Nice. This is the bubble. Nice. I found with a hole in it before. Let me throw it further up. Alright. Anything pops up? No. There we go. Here's a Tampa drill. Empty. Here's an oyster drill. Look at that shape. Has a unique shape. Here's a worm shell. See the little holes in it? Very nice. That's a king crown, but it's faded. King crown. A whelk. The bottom broken. I'll leave it out for somebody else. Another whelk with the bottom broken. I'll leave it out. Someone else. King crown. There's a yellow NASA. Look at that. Let's see what this is sticking out. Hold on. I got a leaf stuck in my rake. Alright, I got a king crown. This whelk is broke. I think I picked up before. I'm going to throw it further up. I saw this right here. Ah, it's a whelk. Beautiful. Continue on. Here's the king crown. Another king crown, king crown. King crown. A NASA, a NASA. Marginella, auger, two augers, and a king crown, two king crowns. Look at that. On a day when you walk on the beach and there's no shells, this is the place to be. This is where you'll find a lot of shells. And I find them every day, actually. So the only bad time I had, I think, was in October, where all these mounds were gone. They were all flattened out, and I had to dig over by the tree, and I still found shells. I still found Guento traps, so can't go wrong coming here all the time compared to the beach if you're looking for shells. Otherwise, people go there to watch the sunrise, which is a beautiful view. Look at that king crown and a small, very small NASA marginal. All right, let's keep going. Here's a button shell, king crown, a NASA. Here's a NASA, a king crown, another NASA, another NASA, king crown, NASA. Nope, that's a thick lip drill. Look at that. Pinkish color. Beautiful. So like I said, standing up here you can't see much, but when you get very low, you start seeing more beautiful shells. There's a bubble. Oh, sorry, a button shell. Good condition. Here's another Wento trap broken. A lot of broken Wento traps today. Here's a nice thick lip drill. Very small one, but beautiful. Here's a sharp, not a sharp, yeah, sharp NASA. All right, let me put away this broken Wento trap in my bag, my tube. Found a king crown, marginella, another marginella. I just saw a thick lip drill again. It's broken, but I'll take them. King crown, another one, another one. King crown, king crown. Oh my god, dark chocolate. Very nice. My cup's getting full, which is a good sign. Just keep on going because I got another. There's a Wento trap right here. It's broken again. Today has been a lot of broken Wento traps, and that's what I'm concerned about when people come to the beach. At least this beach, they don't know what they're stepping on. They just want to salvage and display how beautiful the shells are here in the Banana River. It's broken. There's a NASA. Broken. Here's a nice serif, tall one. What is that, a NASA? Yeah, it's a yellow NASA. Another yellow NASA with some gook on it. Let me see if I can get the sticky stuff off. Look at that. King crown, pointed Venus. Let's see the pattern. Not bad. Average. Marginella. Anything up here before I step down and walk further down the beach? Other than this NASA I dropped. Great. There it is. And there's another one. Oh, Wento trap right here. Look at that. This one's intact. Beautiful. I'll put them in my tube. And I see a a whelk right here. Nice. So this is a king crown with a Wentletrap trap in it. You see it inside? Very nice. I'll have to take it out with a dental pick carefully so I don't break the Wentletrap trap. Here's 2 king crowns. I'm just shaking the cup so the shells can go further down and I can fit more in. There's a king crown. Nice color to it. King crown. The whelk. Anything underneath this log? Other than 2 king crowns. Alright, time to change out my cup container and then start walking towards the other side of the beach before it gets late. All right, let's go. Had a good couple of finds here. All right, let's see. Got a king crown here, a NASA, an oxidated sharp NASA, Marginella. That's right. It looks like it's compact here. Got a button, and here's a Wentletrap right here. Look at that. Let me put this away. I see some other good shells down here. Here's a thick lip drill. Look at that. There's a NASA king crown. King crown. King crown. Marginella. Another Marginella. King crown. Another king crown. A very small king crown. A Marginella. Nice size Marginella. A NASA, Marginella. Egg cockle. Nice color to it. Got a button shell. Look at that. Beautiful. King crown. It's a nice mound here. Lots of little minis in here hiding. There's an auger. NASA. King crown. King crown. Is that a thick lip drill? Yes, it is. Look at that. Oh, look at that color. Nice color. 2 king crowns, a NASA, and a pointed Venus. And then more little tiny button shells. Intact. And this is a buckshot from duck hunters. King Crown. NASA. A Pointed Venus. Another NASA. King Crown. Marginella. Marginella. Let's see what else. In the upper rack line, anything? I see a Marginella. Another Marginella. Another Marginella. And a nice King Crown. I see a Wento trap. Let's see if it's whole. Yes, it is. Look at that. Put this away. All right, let's see a NASA, another NASA. There's another one to trap. Look at that, right here in the open. Let me put that away. Marginella. There's a NASA. A NASA and a Marginella. King Crown, King Crown, King Crown, and Marginella. Seems here the upper rack line has a lot of good shells. Look at this Pointed Venus design on it. Look at that pattern. There's the King Crown. Another King Crown. Marginella. Anything here? No. Is that a... It's a broken... Wow. That could have been big. Here's a Pointed Venus. That's a nice pattern right there. NASA. NASA. A bubble. Tiny bubble. Or button shell, sorry. King Crown. Broken. I'm finding a lot of good stuff here, so that's why I'm raking still up here. Said I'd walk down the beach, but they keep calling to me. I don't know why. No? Alright, just this Marginella. Another Marginella. NASA. King Crown. Is that a Wento trap? Right there's a Wento trap again. Look at that. Whole ones. So the whole ones are up in the upper rack line. Wento traps. Alright, auger. Seraph, button shell, what did I see? I saw here another button shell, nice NASA. Another button. That button's beautiful. Just making sure I don't miss any Wemco traps here. Oh, look at this. Yep, this is a thick lip drill. Beautiful. And a dark chocolate